AI in Microsoft 365. Integrating Copilot with Microsoft 365 applications. Welcome to this training on how to use AI in Microsoft 365. In this session, I'll show you practical ways to work smarter with Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Teams, with real demos you can apply right away. By the end of this training, you will be able to open Copilot in Microsoft 365 apps and Edge so you can start using AI across Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Teams. Think of AI as your Copilot. It won't replace you, but it can draft, summarize, analyze, and design, so you spend less time on routine tasks and more time adding value. How to access Copilot before you start. Before we dive into the demos, let's make sure everyone knows how to open Microsoft Copilot. You can access it in two ways, either through your Office desktop apps or directly in the Edge browser. Option 1. Office desktop apps. Open any Microsoft 365 app, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, or Teams. Look for the Copilot button on the ribbon bar at the top. Once you click it, the Copilot sidebar will open and you can start typing your prompts. Option 2. Microsoft Edge browser. If you're working in the browser, start by opening Microsoft Edge. In the search bar, type Microsoft 365 Login and press Enter. Click on the link that says Office 365 Login. Then click the Sign In button. This will take you to the Microsoft 365 Copilot dashboard. Once logged in, locate the App section. From there, open each of the 5 apps, Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Teams, by left-clicking on each one to open them in their own tabs. AI in Outlook, Emails and Scheduling. Now that you have your Outlook open, let's first locate our Copilot add-in on the top ribbon and take a look at how Copilot can make handling emails and scheduling in Outlook much easier. Start by opening a long email thread. Click on the Copilot button and type Summarize. You'll instantly get a clean, bullet point summary of the conversation. Once you've reviewed the summary, click Reply with Copilot to draft a professional response. You can tweak the tone or content if needed, but most of the work is already done for you. For the second exercise, now that we've seen how Copilot helps with emails, let's take it a step further. Imagine we're planning a series of training workshops, and we've got all the dates listed in an Excel file. Let's use Copilot to turn that list into a calendar. First, open your calendar and on the Copilot sidebar, upload your Excel file with the training or workshop dates. Then type this prompt. You are my scheduling assistant. Create a calendar with all-day events titled Training Day, using the dates in this Excel file. Export it as a.ics calendar file I can import into Outlook. Copilot will read the dates, generate the calendar, and give you a downloadable .ics file. You can then import it into Outlook or share it with your team. AI in Word, drafting and editing. Same thing here on Word. After opening our blank document or our document, we first locate our Copilot add-in on the top ribbon. Using Word with Copilot feels like having your own editor and ghostwriter. It can help you draft content, improve clarity, and adjust tone instantly. You can simply type something like, draft a one-page proposal for a community ICT lab. Copilot will jump in and generate a solid first draft for you. Once you have some text, highlight a paragraph and right-click. Choose Rewrite with Copilot, and just like that, it can make your writing shorter, more persuasive, or better suited to your audience. For the second demonstration, let's say we've just finished a meeting and used Microsoft Word's Dictate feature to capture the discussion as a script or rough notes. Now, instead of manually formatting everything into the MGSLG minutes template, we can ask Copilot to help. In the Copilot sidebar, I'll type, You are my meeting secretary. Convert these meeting notes into the MGSLG minutes template format, including sections like attendance, apologies, agenda items, discussions, and action items. Copilot will reformat the content into a structured layout. Once it's done, I can simply copy and paste the output into the official MGSLG minutes template. This saves time. ensures consistency, and helps us focus more on the content than the formatting. AI in Excel, data and insights. Let's say we've collected attendance registers from multiple training sessions, and now we want to see how attendance looks across different regions or districts without exposing any personal information. First, we clean the Excel file to remove names, ID numbers, or any sensitive details, keeping only the region or district and the number of attendees. Now, in the Copilot sidebar, I'll type, "You are my data analyst." Create a bar chart showing total attendance per district using the data in this sheet. Exclude any personal information. Copilot will scan the data, group it by district, and generate a chart that gives us a clear visual of where attendance was highest or lowest. This is a great way to report on training reach, identify gaps, or plan future sessions more strategically, all without touching formulas. Let's explore more prompts on how Copilot in Excel can help us analyze and prepare reports from our Zittakini training data. For data summarization and insights. Let's say I want to understand attendance patterns. In the Copilot sidebar, I'll type, "Summarize attendance by district across all programs." Then I'll ask, which programs had the highest and lowest attendance? If I need contact details, I'll type, "Give me a list of facilitators per program and their contact details." And to understand logistics, show me which venues were used most frequently. For visualizations. Now let's visualize the data. I'll ask Copilot to create a bar chart comparing expected versus actual attendance per program. Generate a pie chart showing attendance distribution by district. Map the training venues by district. For reporting and exporting. To prepare stakeholder reports, I'll type, "Create a Word report summarizing each program's status." Generate a PowerPoint slide deck with one slide per program. Export a cleaned version of this Excel file with only key columns. For data cleaning and structuring. If the data is messy, I'll ask Copilot to help clean it up. Clean and standardize facilitator names and phone numbers. Split multi-line cells into separate rows for each district. Group programs by date and summarize attendance. For planning and scheduling. To plan ahead, you can ask Copilot which programs are scheduled on the same day. Create a calendar view of all training dates. Highlight any overlapping deployments by district. AI in PowerPoint, slides, and design. Now let's use Copilot to help us prepare for our upcoming training workshops. We've got an Excel file from Zittakini with all the training dates, venues, and maybe even facilitator details. Instead of manually building a report, we'll let Copilot do the heavy lifting. First, we upload the Excel file. Then, in the Copilot sidebar in PowerPoint, we type something like, "You are my training coordinator." Analyze this Excel file and create a presentation that shows the state of readiness for upcoming workshops. Include charts for attendance per district, number of sessions per region, and highlight any missing or incomplete data. Copilot will scan the file, generate slides with visuals and insights, and give us a presentation we can share with stakeholders, all in just a few clicks. AI in Teams, collaboration and meetings. In Teams, AI helps you summarize meetings, assign tasks, and keep track of decisions without needing minutes. Show recorded meeting, click Copilot, summarize meeting, highlight AI-generated action items, show assigned tasks to members in Planner directly. In chat, ask Copilot, summarize this week's chat highlights. Mastering prompts, the way you talk to AI determines the quality of results. Use this formula, role plus task plus tone plus format. 1. Type, "You are my project assistant." Summarize this Excel report into 3 executive-ready bullet points in a table format. 2. Show the AI output highlight structure. Real-life use cases: a teacher can plan lessons in Word, create slides in PowerPoint, email via Outlook, and share in Teams, all with AI support. A manager can run meetings in Teams, track data in Excel, and send updates in Outlook, again, powered by AI. Call to action: the key is to stop doing everything manually. Instead, always ask, how can AI help me finish this task faster in Office? The more you practice, the more powerful your skills become.